I'm Erin, and Phil is my doting husband of 11 years. Since 2020, we've been scouring the globe with our 3 children in search of the most meaningful luxury family travel experiences. After visiting 6 countries in back-to-back trips around the world, we kept things closer to home and booked an activity-packed week in Manhattan. In this episode, we'll explore a bit of the Big Apple as our kids experience the city for the first time. And we'll give you a full tour of our multi-million-dollar 2-bedroom apartment on the 28th floor of the Dominick Hotel in Soho.
No one under the age of 30 should visit the city without seeing the 9/11 memorial, and our visit left Brooklyn and Colt with endless questions and curiosity around why some people do the things they do. But on a more carefree part of the day, we played the requisite tourist role with a carriage ride, long walks,
We're on a carriage ride
A carriage ride where?
in New York.
and some playground time in Central Park under the iconic autumn foliage. As a former world-class figure skater, Erin couldn't let us leave the park without hitting the ice at Wollman Rink. So while she skated circles around the rest of us, we just tried our best to stay vertical and dry. All these physical activities worked up our appetites, so we booked a quick lunch reservation at everyone's favorite Home Alone film location.
We are at the Plaza Hotel, and we're going to have lunch at the Palm Court.
So we're going to be having tea service today, but the kids are going to do hot chocolate. Phil and I are probably going to do champagne instead. The kids are going to get the children's Eloise tea, and Phil and I are going to get the Plaza signature tea.
And most importantly, white cosmopolitans.
And this looks like Christmas. It looks so good and festive. And it's tasty. That's delicious.
That is the best hot chocolate I've ever tried. That is amazing. That is so good.
Now, even though this is only high tea, it's probably going to be our most expensive meal on this entire episode. The signature that we're getting is $115 per person. The kids' tower is going to be $80 per kid, but we're going to have them share one, but then there's a $30 upcharge to share, so it's still $110 just for the kids' tea today.
Thank you so much.
I'm sure it's no surprise that the food, cocktails, and service were 5-star in every way.
Is that egg salad? That goes so far beyond. That's like it tastes like a Thanksgiving meal in a sandwich.
We've had high tea many times at other places around the country, but this experience was unbeatable. And I'd say it was definitely worth the high cost. And it was definitely a very high cost.
Getting all the Kevin McAllister experiences here at the Plaza. But now we're going to head to Times Square, because if you come to New York, you've got to go to Times Square.
It's going to be the kids' first time in Times Square. One of the coolest things about our travels is how experiences like these permanently change the kids' perspectives. In this case, they'll never watch Home Alone or the New Year's Eve ball drop the same way again. Now it's time to head back to our apartment for a complete tour before we get dressed up for dinner on the town. The Dominick on the corner of Varick and Spring Streets is Soho's only AAA 5-diamond hotel. Just walking through the main entrance, you escape the hustle of the big city and you're transported to a treat of the senses. Warm modern finishes are accented by fire and light, drawing you in and setting the scene for a luxurious stay. Just above the main lobby, you'll find social spots like the Mezzanine. That's a semi-casual eatery offering an all-day menu of contemporary American dishes and well-crafted cocktails, and it's in the ambiance of upscale decor. And then you have Cafe Mez, which is a great spot for a cup of coffee and catching up on work, or a bottle of wine and catching up with friends. Both spaces are open and inviting throughout the day and into the evening. The terrace pool is a signature amenity of the Dominick, and with its cabanas and views of the Manhattan skyline, it's one of the best places in Soho to soak up the sunshine when it's open, which is seasonally and not now. There's a full-service in-house spa, and the hotel's 8th floor fitness center has thrilling city views and a full range of equipment that even includes mirror workouts and Peloton bikes, if you happen to be hooked on those workouts at home. The Dominick is also so cool that its signature in-house restaurant, Vestry, is Michelin-starred. Chef Sean Herget's seafood-forward cuisine is flawless and demand for a table is high. We actually featured Vestry alongside 3 of Soho's other top restaurants in our previous episode, so be sure to add that to your queue. The views from our 28th floor suite are fascinating enough to replace the need for TV. Why watch hospital dramas when you can have rush hour traffic, the Hudson River, construction projects, and an endless collection of windows into some of the country's priciest mid-rise and high-rise real estate. The primary bedroom of the suite is a corner unit with 200-degree views spanning from Brooklyn on the left to New Jersey on the right. With a king bed, built-in wardrobe, dresser, and automatic blackout curtains, it's a relaxing place to spend time day or night. Its bathroom has both a walk-in shower and a soaking tub, in addition to double sinks, vanity, and a television. The central living room and kitchenette overlook the Hudson and have an adjoining desk that's actually a great vibe for working. And while you're probably going to take advantage of the culinary scene that's outside of the hotel, having a sink and a microwave and a mini fridge and espresso machine is convenient for those times when you just need a little refreshment in the room. The secondary bedroom, also a king, has 160-degree views across the Hudson, as well as a full-size couch and another desk that's built into the custom wardrobe. The secondary ensuite is nearly identical to the primary, except that it has a single sink, but that's more than made up for with a second kitchenette in the room.
When it comes to the cost for these luxurious accommodations, we lucked out. As with most of our travel, this trip fit within our Inspirata Pass membership, which means we didn't pay any nightly rates, fees, or taxes at all. The entire stay is part of our flat monthly dues. If that sounds interesting, you can learn more about how we fuel this lifestyle at followabc.com/pass.
2 years ago, we decided it was time for my ad agency to abandon the in-person 5-day work week. So we 86'd our office and work hours, allowing our own family of 5 to start traveling almost constantly.
We now work, school, and explore in a new place every week, from our own mountain and beach homes to exotic villas, resorts, and yachts around the world. As we experience and support diverse cultures, we hope to inspire more families to design a life of freedom and adventure.
Because there's a new American dream. It's one that's void of templated expectations, templated career paths, templated education, templated families, templated homes, and templated lives. Freedom's no longer American tagline, it's just the new global way of life.
Every day that you spend doing something that doesn't fulfill you to your core, you're living your life on pause. You're deferring genuine family time with no guarantee that there will be a tomorrow or a someday. Some people follow that mentality their entire lives. We've chosen to never live that way again.
We appreciate you following our journey. The more our channel grows, the more time we can spend traveling to more locations, contributing to these cultures, highlighting local businesses, and sharing inspiring stories from these communities.
So please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing so that you can stick with us for the long haul.